Libras, what's up? What's up? My fellow air sign, gang, gang. I am Net. Thank you for coming to my channel, Net Spiritually Inclined. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me and check out my YouTube shorts, which I have to make some new ones. But if you check out the YouTube shorts that I have already on my channel, I would appreciate it. You can follow me on TikTok for more readings at Net Loves Tarot. If you want to schedule a one-on-one personal paid reading session with me, make sure you watch the intro that comes on right before this video starts. All the information you need is in there. So Libras, this is your reading, but this reading will not and cannot resonate with every single Libra who pressed play. That is not possible. So if this reading does not, this is an oracle reading only, just to let y'all know there is no tarot cards. I'm doing something a little different. So if this oracle reading does not resonate with you, or does not apply to your life in any kind of way, let it fly. If this oracle reading does not fit into your life in any kind of way, do not try to force it to, because it means it's not for you, it's for another Libra. If you feel it in your heart to do, show your appreciation for my content to my Cash App, which is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Y'all, if I'm talking funny, excuse me, I'm trying to eat some candy. All right, let's get into it. So let's get into your first set of oracle messages. Y'all know we don't waste time over here. So your first card says emptied. Your next card says circles. And your next card says voice. All right, so we're going to go back to emptied. So the card says the ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. So the card is basically saying that nobody in life goes untouched. Life is capable of emptying you of everything that you have to give. And when this happens, it can blind you to what to do in life next. Believe it or not, any degree of emptiness that you experience is actually a blessing, because it has the power to birth new life. Trust that a process of renewal and fulfillment is happening within you, that you cannot see. On the door to every ending is a handle that opens a new beginning. It's a message that says, allow yourself to be emptied of all that is over, all that is false, and all that is untrue. Let the light that you are fill, refuel, and expand beyond and radiate. Your next card, circles, and it says, clarity begins in the eye of the storm. So the card is saying, if you do nothing different will happen. A life lived in circles limits what is possible for you. It can also be harmful when toxic relationships, addiction, or financial dependence is involved. The key to becoming aware of psychological influence. That's the key. The key is to become aware of your psychological influences, because without knowing what those influences are, you can't exit the circle of toxicity. Trust me, I know. It's always more than one way out of a repetitive circle. I'm saying that some of y'all are ready to get out of something repetitive that you've been going through for a long time. It's just like you're just tired of it. It does get old. Once you see things for what they truly are, once you see people for who they truly are, that's how you can figure out what to do to get out of that cycle, okay? And your next card is voice, and it says, you are here to be known, so speak and be seen. So the card is saying that you are the only one that can make yourself invisible or silent, Libra. Once you accept yourself, nobody or nothing can cause you to have, to limit you with their judgment, with their criticism, or with their rejection. It's up to you not to let anything or anybody stop you from speaking up. It's a message that your difference is your blessing and responsibility to share. All right, let's get into your next set of oracle cards. Let's see. All right, the first card says forgiveness. Your next card says the moon. And your next card says nurturer. So we're going to start with the forgiveness card, y'all. So the forgiveness card. The card is saying sometimes you can unintentionally cause hurt or pain to other people, or sometimes your motive is to hurt, I'm saying that it could be time for some of y'all to make amends with some people. Be accountable for your thoughts, feelings, your beliefs, your motives, and your actions. And you don't do this to get forgiveness. I mean, forgiveness is nice, but you don't do these things for forgiveness, but you do these things to have strength to be responsible and accountable for your actions. Your next card is the Moon card. For some reason, this card is talking about some of your relationships. It's saying that if your relationship is not clear, you might want to work with the new moon energy in the spring cycle. Allow your relationship to grow naturally and be clear in your intentions for your relationship. The card is saying there is divine order in everything that's happening in your life right now. And your next card is the Nurturer. So I'm seeing that some of y'all sometimes overgive to people until you're empty, until you have nothing inside or out. Like you always attract people who are needy and who want you to look after them, who need you, who desperate for your attention. You could also be a people pleaser because you're scared to set boundaries, or you're scared of the kickback from you setting boundaries. It might be hard for some of y'all to admit that you're being manipulative by giving to people. You give to people so that they can stay dependent on you, because in reality, you're codependent on them. But it's just important to be honest with yourself, and also get people out of your life who's draining you. It's really that simple. It really is. Cut them off. Cut them off. All right, let's get into your next set of cards. Okay, so your first card says round and round. This is still, somebody is in a repetitive cycle, because first y'all had the circle card with the other set of oracle cards, and now y'all have round and round. Somebody is in a toxic cycle. Regeneration and message in a bottle. All right, so let's start with round and round. This card is saying that for some of y'all, it might seem like you're going backwards, but you're really standing at a higher level, looking down at your circumstances. You'll learn something better and break a cycle that was set up for you in your past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints, and all you have to do is access the wisdom and lessons you learned that's in you. The essential meanings of the round and round card are the spiral quality of events when the lesson isn't quite integrated. So that's saying that you may be going through the same thing over and over again because you haven't learned the lessons. And that's really how it works. You are going to keep going through the same thing until you learn the lessons. That's the only way that's the most important way to break out of a unhealthy, toxic cycle. And then it says cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. All right. Your next card says regeneration. So it's some second chances available to some of y'all. Whatever opportunities that you thought you didn't have, you have now. And you have an even stronger chance at those opportunities. Whatever you thought was a failure or whatever you thought was a loss, it's being replaced by something better and more powerful. Rebirth is definitely happening for some of y'all. The card is saying step into your new life. And the essential meanings for the regeneration card are rebirth, second chances, and new opportunities. Your next card, message in a bottle. So this card is saying that spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, and when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They can come to you as a bird. They can come to you as a logo on a truck. They can come to you as a song on the radio. Some of y'all can expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. The card is saying keep your ears open, keep your eyes open. Somebody might say the right thing that will give you the answer to your questions. Spirit hears you, and Spirit's reply will be favorable. Okay. All right, Libras, my fellow air sign, gang, that is your reading. Do not forget, if you're interested in booking a one-on-one personal paid reading session with me, make sure you watch the intro that comes on before this video starts. All the information you need to reach out to me and book your reading is in there, which will only be via email. Libra, that is your reading.